everybody. My interview is next Thursday. So, what am I doing? What am I doing with my time until my interview? Well, still working. I am, as you can see, in my original clothes. I probably look a little hot mess, probably sweating a little bit. This is awful, probably glistening in the sun. But the struggle's real out here, guys. But you always gotta do what you gotta do for your dream. I am walking to work. Don't have a car. Could pay for Uber, but that ship has sailed because I don't do that anymore. For some reason, Ubers can never find the McDonald's that I work at. And I had, what was that? 2 weeks ago, I do believe, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I had 5 or 6 Ubers cancel on me. And it was 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. I was off at 8 o'clock, right? And it's loud. I was off at 8 o'clock, right? And I was just okay, I'll get a ride, 5 minutes, I didn't leave McDonald's until 9:15. That's how awful it was that night. Everybody kept canceling. And the worst part about it is not only did they keep canceling, but every time they canceled, they charged my card $5. So it's $30. Yeah. And then I had to pay $9 out of my pocket for the actual Uber that actually did come and get me. So it's $30, almost $40 in one night. Money that I don't have like that. And after that, I was just you know what? I'm just gonna walk because anybody got time for that? I don't have no type of money like that to be blowing $40 in one night. To many people, that may not be much. They're a lot of people are probably oh, $40, that's not bad. But when you're broke, that's that's a lot of dang money, guys. That's a lot of money, cheddar. It's a lot of it. So I just decided to walk, and why not? The day is beautiful. I've been walking, and I decided to walk mainly not only because Uber was eating up my money, but mainly because I have to start saving my money anyway, because the day before my interview, I'm leaving. American Airlines is flying me out the day before my interview because I didn't want to risk. I'm very cautious when it comes to certain things, and I didn't want to risk my flight being delayed and then me showing up 30 minutes late to my interview. I don't even think they let you in if you're 30 minutes late to your interview. I didn't want to risk it. So when they emailed me and told me I had the invitation, I emailed them back and said, okay, thank you, I'm so excited. And I was just do you guys fly, do you guys fly your future employers out? Employees out to the interview? And she was just oh yeah, we can fly you out. And so I was just okay, well, the question really is, do you fly them out the day before the interview? And she was yeah, we can do that too. And I was yes. So I was super excited, super stoked, because I finally was able to not finally, but you guys know what I mean. But I was able to get flown out the day before. But they were just oh yeah, we can do that for you. But you're gonna have to take care of your own hotel expenses. How about that? So I was just oh, all right, well, that means I gotta save a little bit of money back then. So these hotel rooms are pretty expensive in Fort Worth, Texas, because oh Lord. But I had to. Crazy thing is, guys, she was nice enough to send me hotels, recommend hotels that are closer to the convention where the interview is going to be held. So I looked into all of those hotel rooms, and I was just like, oh, okay. And I was gonna go with one that was like super close, like 2 minutes away, with a room that the hotel I could just walk to the interview. But I didn't have the money to book the room like right then and there. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just wait until I get paid. I get paid in the next 3 days. Like, room gonna be there, and the room was cheap. Like, I was just like, okay, no problem. I called them back on payday. Sorry, guys, the camera's probably like, sorry, that's really horrible. But I called them back on payday, and I was just like, yeah, I want a room for this day and this day and this day. And they were just like, yeah, sorry to tell you. I don't know who you thought we were, but those days are booked, honey. We don't have that. Like, we don't have those days anymore. And I was just like, oh, are you serious? So called the other hotel. $300 a night, not just all together, a night. So it was just like, oh my gosh, like, what the heck is going on? So after that, there was another hotel, the last hotel, which still isn't bad. It's like 8 minutes, I think, I do believe, like 5 or 8 minutes away from the interview convention. But I called them, and they were like, yeah, we have those rooms. And I was just like, please be at a cheap rate. And they were like, yeah, we have those rooms. And so I was like, okay, well, how much? And it actually wasn't that bad. Like, it was like $235 for 3 nights. And I say 3 nights, guys, because the struggle is real. So they booked my flight for, let me tell you how crazy this is. And it might get really loud because I'm around traffic now. I was just walking around like someone's neighborhood, but now I'm like where traffic comes, the traffic way. But here's where it gets crazy, guys. They booked my flight for $650, right? But I don't leave until 6:50 on May 23rd, okay? But I don't leave until 8 o'clock at night, May 24th. And my interview is at 1 o'clock on May 24th. But my flight doesn't leave until 8 p.m., okay, guys? Just, that's the little timeline I'm giving you guys, okay? So basically, they told me you have to check out at noon on the 24th. And I was just like, oh, well, where am I gonna lay my head at for about 8 hours? Like, look, what if I want to snooze or dance or take a shower or watch TV or whatever? What if I want to just chill out? Like, what am I gonna do for 8 hours? Like, she's like, oh, you can just hang out in the lobby and, until your flight. I was just like, oh no, for 8 hours. I was just like, I don't know about y'all, but I get tired a lot. So I was just like, I'm gonna want to sleep, especially after all of that, all the interview and anxiousness and all the jitters and everything. I didn't see myself sitting around there for 8 hours. I get tired. I want to lay down. And after all the jitterness and everything, dealing with the interviews, I'm gonna be so exhausted that I'm just gonna want to go to my room and just lay out and just be like, oh, that was a long day. So she was just like, well, if you want to stay and if you want to stay past checkout time, you're gonna have to book another room. And I said, but book another room. like how wait. So I was like, I don't really have the cheddar, okay? I don't have the cheese to do that. Like, how much is that gonna cost me? And so it really wasn't that bad. Like I said, like, all of it came up to $235, like 3 days. It's not bad at all because The other hotels, they were tripping majorly. I do say that they were trying to, give me the best deals and was trying really hard. One of the guys at the other hotel was just like, oh, well, I'll get you, I'll try to, because he asked me what I was coming in for, like, what was the event? Why was I getting a hotel room? And I said, oh, I have an interview for American Airlines. And he was just like, oh, really? That's awesome. Here, let me try to, help you out here. Let's see if we can get you an American Airlines discount. And I was like, well, hold on. I'm not an employee yet. I don't want to, like push that on you or anything. And he was like, no. He's like, it's my pleasure. I'll help you out. So I was just like, okay. So he was like trying really hard to get me that American Airlines discount, but it wasn't happening. So he was just like, the system won't let me. I was like, it is completely okay. I said, it's probably just for literal employees only. And so I was like, it's all good. And so he's like, okay. He's like, well, that would come up to, without the discount, it would come up to $325. And I was just like, oh, altogether? He's like, no, a night. And I said, I will, I'm gonna call around to different hotels and I'm gonna call you back. Cause I don't see myself doing that. Like, that's a lot of money. Jesus. So, all in all, got all my, affairs in order. Got my hotel, finally. Got that situation taken care of. And now, I'm just waiting for the day. I've been practicing a lot, guys. I've been praying a lot, guys. I've been having a lot of positive people, surrounding myself with a lot of positivity. A lot of people are like, oh, you're going to do great. This is going to be awesome. Everyone's excited. My family's excited. I'm excited. The biggest thing, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I do have fears. I fear that I'm hyping myself up. I fear that I go here and I try as hard as I can, and even that's not enough. That's my fear. And I fear that so many people know about this interview that I'm afraid of letting a lot of people down. So many people are rooting for me. So many people are like, you can do this. I can't wait to see you on the other side. I can't wait. My dad, who lives in Atlanta, Georgia, he is like super thrilled. Like, he's so excited. And he's just like, oh, well, when you get this job, I'm coming to Texas and we're celebrating. Like, because that is a huge accomplishment. That is above standard. That is amazing. He's like, I'm coming and we're celebrating. So I just have a really big fear, guys. I'm just gonna let a lot of people down. And not just a lot of people, I'm afraid that I might let myself down. And I know me, like, I can be a big pusher for my dreams and my goals. But I feel like I failed so much in life, and I know that's a harsh word. And to me, like, sometimes I look at them as failures and sometimes I look at them as lessons. But looking back on it, there's a lot of things that I felt like I wanted, and I see now why I didn't get them, because I feel like there's bigger plans for me. But looking back, like, there's a lot of things that I tried and I didn't get. Like, I was just like, there's so much stuff, like the past 2.5 years, where I was just like, am I ever gonna succeed? Like, am I always gonna see the side of failure? Like, what is this? And I was always the type to get up and go, and just keep going. Okay, I failed at this, that's fine. I'm gonna try this. I failed at that, that's fine. I'm gonna try this. And after so many failures, I still kept pushing. Like, when I felt like my environment wasn't good enough for me, I upped and left where I was living at and started completely over from scratch. Didn't know anyone here in Texas, but my mom. And I was just like, I don't care. I was like, the situation that I was in was not healthy for me. I was not succeeding at all. And I was just like, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to move and I'm going to try to succeed in this area. And everything has been, I've been so blessed. God has been looking out for me, and I feel like all I had to do was move. All I had to do was get out of that situation and move, because ever since I moved here, everything has just been happening for me. And things have been, everything that I've tried, I've succeeded at. Like, there's nothing that I have not tried, that I have not, like, there's nothing that I have done that I have failed at. And I'm just nervous that I'm gonna see failure again. Like, once I feel like, oh, I'm on top, I got this, failure's gonna be looping right around the corner like, hey, you missed me, girl, you missed me, didn't you? Yeah, that's my fear, guys. But my thing is, don't dwell on negativity. My other thing is, don't, dwell on things you can't change or you have no control over. That's all you can do, is try your best, work hard, go for what you want, go for what you feel like you deserve. And that's all you can do. That's all you can do. And in the end, if it does not work out, push forward to something else. Push forward to something else. And that's what I feel like I have to do. Like, I can't, because I'm like, I have like a thought in my head. If this doesn't go right, I'm probably like, I really hope I don't, I really hope I don't get discouraged and shut down and don't want to try anything. Because, after you fail for so long and then you fail again after you feel like you had it, I feel like that probably take a toll on me. But I don't know. Like, I feel like sometimes I underestimate myself too. Even myself, I underestimate myself. Like, I feel like right now I'm thinking, oh, if this doesn't work out, I'm gonna shut down. But in that moment, I feel like as soon as it happens, and I get, if I get that discouraging news that I did not make it in, I'm gonna be like, you know what? This was a really great experience. It was a really great, really great time, because I know it's gonna be a really great time. But it's just, it just obviously wasn't for me. And that's how I feel like I'm going to be thinking about it when it happens. And I feel like I'm going to push on to the next thing, because flight attendant is something that I really want to do. So it's just like, get knocked down, get right back up, girl. Get right back up. Like, don't let it discourage you. Don't let it discourage you, because you give up, you're never going to get what you want, ever. Like, that's just how it is. Like, people fail and they're just like, oh, I'm so sick of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of not getting what I want. I'm done. Okay, so what now? What you gonna do now? Because you give up. I mean, you still not gonna get it. Like, that doesn't solve any of your issues, your problems, nothing. So you might as well go ahead and try again. Like, what's it gonna do? What doesn't kill you make you stronger. I'm telling you, mentally and physically. Like, I've been through the ringer, like everything. Like, with my past situation, there's so much that has gone on and has happened that I was just like, what is going on? Like, why is this happening? I'm so frustrated at the situation, at every situation. I bawled my eyes out. I've slipped into a moment of depression. Like, there was so much going on with me. And it's just like, you have to get back up. You have to try again, because if you don't, like, you're gonna regret it sooner or later. You're gonna look back on your life and be like, if I just would have, shoulda, coulda, woulda, if I would have done this, if I should have done that, or, oh my goodness, why didn't I do this? Like, that's why I always do things. That's why because I know for a fact that if I don't, I'm going to regret it. And I'm just like, I knew for a fact that if I did not, like, up and try to move to Texas and try to make my life better, like, I knew that just staying in the place that I was just going to make my life even more unhealthy. I was going to slip into a comfort zone where nothing was happening for me. Everything around me was negative. Everything, just just so much, guys, so much. Like, it just would have been a really rough thing. Oh gosh, guys, traffic ain't no joke around here either. It's just like the heat, crazy as hell. But yeah, that's just my life lesson for today, guys. And I know this video is like 30 minutes long and I just ranted, and goodness gracious, that was bad. But hope I was able to reach somebody about talking like this. Just, you gotta do what you have to do for your dreams, period. Me walking an hour to work every day, then walking an hour home after work, after being on my feet all day, it's rough. It's rough sometimes, because in this heat, it's just like, oh my goodness, like, woo, holy crap, like, oh crap, like, it literally kills you, like. But I'm thinking to myself, every time I walk, I gotta save money, Tatiana. You gotta save money, Tatiana. You gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do this, because if you don't do that, then you're not gonna have money for the 2 days that you're down in Fort Worth. You're not gonna have money for your trip, for the hotel. You're not gonna do this, you're not gonna do that. Like, saving money is a big thing when it comes to, you know, this whole process. So, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm really excited, guys. I'm so excited. And I'm going to keep you guys updated. And I hope you guys are just super excited. I hope you guys are excited as I am. And I really want you guys to keep me in your prayers. Keep me, you know, keep me in your thoughts. And I just really hope that I get this job and I can do the next video and I'll be like, hey, guess what, girl? You're looking at the new and approved flight attendant of American Airlines. Oh yeah. Yes. So, all right, guys, where I took enough of you guys' time, and I know you guys are probably like, she talked too much. I don't even know if I want to follow her or subscribe to her or whatever the case may be, but she a mess. But, you know, guys, subscribe, follow, because you guys are gonna like this mess if I get this flight attendant job. I guarantee you that. Oh, all right, well, thank you guys for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.